The Imposition of Restrictions Bill was put before Parliament few days ago. The bill seeks to give government legal backing to enforce some actions and directives aimed at controlling the spread of the deadly coronavirus pandemic. Already, the president has closed down schools, halted religious activities and other public gathering events. But these are all permitted in the 1992 Constitution, hence the need for a law to back government's action. The bill, if passed, will empower the president to take some further drastic actions in the interest of public safety, as well as specify offences for those who violate the orders in the midst of a public health crisis like the coronavirus. Parliament on Thursday agreed to consider the bill under a certificate of urgency, but the National Democratic Congress is against this. Addressing journalists on the matter, International Relations Officer of the NDC, Alex Segbefia, said, "There's nothing urgent about the bill to warrant Parliament's posture."
In short, as far as the NDC is concerned, President Akufo-Addo is using the excuse of the coronavirus pandemic, which does not even receive a passing mention in the bill, to complete the erection of the rigging infrastructure that he has been engaged in since he assumed office.
The majority in Parliament, however, insists that the bill must be passed to back measures put in place by the government to help deal with the COVID-19 pandemic, considering the fact that Ghana has already recorded 16 cases. The NDC also pointed out some existing laws the president could fall on in times like this to protect citizens and the country, rather than quickly passing the Imposition of Restrictions Bill, which could have dire consequences on Ghana's democracy.
In any case, there is currently in our statute books pieces of legislation, namely the Public Health Act 2020, which is Act 851, the Public Order Act 1994, Act 491, and the Immigration Act 2000, which is Act 573. And together, these laws provide sufficient measures that the state can employ to address the challenge of the coronavirus pandemic. For example, the Public Health Act provides in adequate detail the powers that state authorities can exercise without the extensive threat to human rights that the bill under consideration is envisaging.
The NDC also chided the National Identification Authority and the Electoral Commission for their refusal to suspend registration of Ghana cards and the scheduled compilation of a new voters register in the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak.
The response of the NIA and the EC to the President's directive on social distancing continue to undermine the urgent necessity for total compliance. The former, which is an agency under the office of the President, was first to disregard the call and continues with its careless disregard for public safety. And although it is within the authority of the President to call the institution to order, no such action has been taken yet. The belligerence of the EC also undermines the public health response. At a time when all efforts should be directed at expanding awareness of the lethal virus and measures to prevent its transmission, the EC's behavior is distracting the public attention.